congratulations. Come in. You don't participate.
I don't bite. I don't smell.
We're all
bad.
in this together. Okay. Why is the Courage going to win?
Why are we going to win? We're going to win because we're going to put out our best performance. I think that's been the key to our success this whole season is just focusing on what we can do and not really so much on our opponent. You know, every team we play against plays us differently than any other team. So I think for us it's just, you know, sticking true to what we do and just going out there and just putting out a great performance.
What would you say is the identity of this team?
Identity. That's really interesting because we're a lot of things that I didn't think we were. You know, when I first came onto this team, you know, we're a transition team. We're a bit of a possession team. We don't want to just go long. We want to keep the ball, and then if it's on the transition, you know, we go. But I think overall, we're just a hardworking team. You know, we're relentless. It's not about talent. It's more so about your talent plus what are you going to do and whatever it takes to win. Are you going to, you know, go through that?
What is most challenging about the Thorns?
The Thorns have a lot of key players. We think that obviously they rely on a Tobin Heath, great dribbler, great passer, tons of assists, and then of course Lindsay Horan, where the ball is a magnet to her head. You know, and these are the things that we obviously know. But you know, it's about staying true to ourselves, and we know that those are two players that they're going to look to kind of play through. But you know, we think we have a lot of threats, and it's not just two players on our team. It's our whole midfield, it's our front line, it's our back line that's been solid all year. So for us, it's just everyone being on their game and putting out that great performance.
You don't have a lot of time between this and qualifying. How hectic is life for you right now?
Yeah, life's a bit hectic, you know, just between, you know, moving out of apartments and seeing my fiance for the first time in months, I feel like. But I think, you know, the little grace period is more than enough. A couple of days here and there, I can, you know, start my life out and get back to being prepared for the qualifiers.
Are you excited about the national team and how there's, you know, they're kind of on a roll heading into qualifying?
Yeah, we've been, you know, coming in form, and definitely the chemistry has been a lot better in the last couple of months. So I just think we're going to build on that. And every game we're getting better, and I just feel the environment changing, and you know, everyone is, you know, just fitting in more with each other, and we're learning more about each other, and it's just been easier and easier every single camp.
What about your role on the team? It's like,
which role on the team? Yeah, you know, it doesn't get old. You know, just being versatile. It comes with its strengths. It definitely comes with its weaknesses. I feel like, and I mean weaknesses in the sense that, you know, it sucks when you can't play one position that you truly want to play. But it's also a really unique thing to have where you could just be thrown anywhere and feel quite comfortable playing there. You know, I'm playing the outside back role now on the national team, and it's not an easy position. It's not like I get a ton of practice there as well during the season. So, you know, first day camps are always interesting because I'm always like, all right, let me get my footing right. Where should I be? You know, talk to me, you know, and things like that. But it's like riding a bike. You don't really forget how to play.
Do you feel like your versatility gives you more value to the national team?
I'd like to believe that because I definitely don't want to believe the opposite of that. But for me, you know, I just, over the last couple of years, I've just added things to my game. You know, I've always been a pretty athletic player, but I think for me, it's more about keeping the ball. It's about being great in tight spaces, and I think just looking back on the last 2 years, I've just added so much to my game, and, you know, if that's what Jill wants at the end of the day, you know, to go to the World Cup, then awesome, but I can only do what I do best, and that's just improve my game every single time I step on the field.
If you had to pick a favorite moment about the season with the Courage, what would it be?
Favorite moment?
Going to play in the ICC, and it was.
I mean, I would say just, you know, the records we kind of just set recently. I think, you know, there's something about winning that's great, obviously, but then there's something about, you know, being the first to do something. And I think this year has just been monumental. We've just, you know, set so many records, and with the team doing so well in the ICC tournament without so many of us there, we were like, dude, that's incredible. That just makes us know that this team is so special, and with or without 7 starters, whoever's on the pitch, we just work so hard for each other that we'll get the job done.
Okay, one last question. How do you feel about the state of the NWSL and the state of pro soccer here in the United States?
Yeah, I think it's growing, especially with me kind of missing out on the NWSL last year and coming back this year. I feel like I've seen even more growth than I probably would have seen if I was still in the league consistently. I think you know, we can definitely still get fans. We can still get more butts in the seats, you know, and I think that will come, but it's not going to come overnight. I'm talking a couple years down the road. We are still going to be trickling along, but I think ownership is also a big one. If we can keep owners involved and, you know, pouring money into it, I think that's the next step for us, is just having those owners reaching in their pockets deep. I know they don't want to do it, but, you know, we're very fortunate they are continuously doing it, and I think, you know, just that consistent ownership is going to be great for us.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.